Mia. Mia. Good morning. Love you. Yeah, start cartoons. You guys got up so early. Girls got up so early, so Lali. It's like 6:30 and you're awake on a school day. Guess that's good for when Mama goes back to work. Guess I'm glad they're getting up at 6:30 because when I go back to work after being off on my maternity leave, I'll need to be getting them up this early. So anyway, I woke up at 6 o'clock. I couldn't drag myself out of bed until 6:30. Husband's taking a shower. I'm changing kids, getting them for cartoons because they wake up so early at 6:30. My son's still sleeping. The oldest boy, 7 years old, and then the little baby's still in bed, and I keep all the other kids out of that room because I do not want the little baby to wake up. Once the baby wakes up, then I'm like full-time every 2 hours with him, so I try to keep him sleeping as long as he can so I can get done with my morning routine. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
There's three
Mom,
of them.
I want to do his face. I want to do his
Babies,
face.
two, I guess the girls.
Morning.
The little baby boys in bed.
Mama,
Good.
look. Morning.
And big boys in bed. Okay.
Good morning.
I think it's like 6 to 7. And then, but there's the cover for the girls from 5 to 6.
Love you. Okay, so I just finished getting ready, getting out of the shower, and now I'm going to finish getting these crying, screaming kids ready and getting them something quick to eat before I take them to school. Kids are crying, of course, as always. There's always someone crying with 4 of them, especially with a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old. So after I take a shower, I do an hour of cleaning. Today I'm running a little bit late, but that's normal. Some days I'm on time, sometimes I'm running late. So pick up everything. I try to get a load of dishes in the dishwasher so that by the time I come back from dropping the kids off at school, they're done. And a load of laundry. That way when I come back, all I have to do is just go through and do a house sweep and put things away. And sometimes I have the kids help me too, the little ones, so it doesn't take too long. I don't get the baby until the very end, and I actually wait to feed him when I get back because I don't really have time to sit down and just nurse him before I go, which is fine because he doesn't cry or fuss. He doesn't really want to eat until I come back and get him. Good morning, Sabi.
Good morning, little baby.
My Sabi, get away from him.
No.
Go to the door now.
Savvy sleeping.
And now we wake it up. We're going to change him and take him to the car.
Wake him up. Wake.
Okay, Savi's all ready. Okay, Savi, let's go. Hi, Savi. He's ready to go. He's all buckled in. Can't forget the blanket and the toys, of course. Okay, so all my kids are mad, just about all of them, which as a mom with 5, you can't make everybody happy. It's very typical that oftentimes in the morning I have crying kids or mad kids. So that's just the way it is. And they also get natural consequences. My little ones, 2 little ones, did not put on their shoes. You know what happens when they don't put their shoes on? They walk out barefoot, and I bet you tomorrow they will remember to put their shoes on. Finally, once I drop the kids off for school, I try to remember to say a prayer for them just because I always feel like they're so far away from me, and I just pray protection over them and that they have the strength to get through all the things that they need to do, because being at school can be tough, especially when you're tired and you're little and you don't want to focus anymore. It requires a lot of attention and focus from our kids every day, and they're in the hands of other people all day, and I can't be there. I'm not close to them to protect them, you know, as their own mother would. And so I just pray that their teachers would have just be sensitive to their needs and to protect them. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I also like to pray for my husband as he's out at work. Right now I'm on maternity leave, so I'm at home right now, and I just lift him up and pray that he can be a vessel, you know, for God, that he could use him in his life at school with middle schoolers. So, love you, Clem. when I'm driving back with two little girls and the baby, of course. I always try to have really good conversation with them because I feel like they get lost in the mix with all the older kids all the time, as I'm giving the older kids lots of time and attention and talking to them because they're able to communicate better. They're 6 and 7. So on the drive home with my 2 and 3-year-old, I really try to talk to them a lot about what we're seeing out the windows, colors of things, and just all of that. Because I'm a teacher, and that's what we teachers do. And now I'm going to feed the babies. These little guys need to eat. And Savi is a newborn, so it's really easy to feed him. I'm just going to nurse him. And every mother needs to see smiling little babies in the mornings, the thing that makes your day the best day ever. Let me show you. Good sleep. Oh, he's just so happy. She's actually quiet while I pour the cereal. She's waiting in anticipation. Okay, so this cereal is definitely not healthy, but please don't judge. Have you guys ever given cereal for dinner? I have even given cereal for dinner. It's like, it's those nights when you're crazy and there's not much in the cupboard to make, or maybe it's too late to even start dinner. If you have given your kids cereal for dinner, please put a thumbs up or let me know in the comments section. It makes me feel like the worst mother ever, but I know I'm not the only one, so this is life with 5, okay? But the thing that makes me feel good about it is the kids have so much grace that they always say, "Yay, Mom!" It's like the best dinner ever that they've had. So I feel like the worst, but then their reaction to it immediately makes me feel like, I should do this more often. Sabi's turn for breakfast. Okay, so now while I have all the little ones eating, I usually sit here and look at the computer or catch up on YouTube or read the news, Facebook, some kind of social media. So it gives me a chance to kind of just relax while I'm nursing my little baby. Right now I'm just taking my time to do the laundry, and I'm putting away the clothes from my loading area, which is right by the washer and dryer. Okay, the girls are in their room playing. I sent them in there because they were screaming out in the living room, and I tell them if they scream, they have to go in their room. So they're playing in there, and they're actually, once they get to their room, they stop screaming. So that's kind of weird, ironic. And the baby's sleeping because he just ate, so he's asleep. So now I get a chance to sit down and eat a warm breakfast, and there's nothing like warm breakfast. There's nothing that wakes me up to the beautiful day like warm breakfast in my stomach. So I'm sitting down and enjoying that. And then as soon as I'm done and I drink a big glass of water, always drink a big glass of water, I'm going to finish my cleaning routine. And then after I finish my to-dos in the morning and cleaning, then I'm going to pump a little bit, getting ready to go back to work in 3 months when I return. I like to have the freezer stocked full of breast milk so that I'm not so stressed to pump while I'm at work. So I'm going to pump, and then I'm going to try to get in a quick exercise routine for at least half an hour. I'm either going to go jogging up at the park, or I'll just do a video online if the kids are already asleep, because they take their nap at 11:20 and they sleep for a good 2 hours. So 11:20, maybe 12 if I'm a little late, and so they sleep until about 2 o'clock. So story of my life, I sat down for maybe about no more than 3 minutes, and then the girls came out and they're screaming, running down the hall. The baby wakes up. So now everyone's awake. Baby's awake. Fortunately, he's not crying yet. And we're all eating potatoes now. Yay! One way that I keep my kids having a regular nap time is by putting on an alarm. I put my alarm at 11:20 every morning so that they will go to sleep and their bodies get used to that schedule. So they always go to sleep. Even on the weekends, I try to do that as much as I can so that they will just naturally feel that schedule in their bodies. I crave it just as much as they do. I need that quiet time. Sometimes the baby's awake and I don't always get my own time, but I know that the kids do so much better. They're just happier kids when that happens. And my 3-year-old always, no matter what, I have her go in and go pee-pee before nap time. Even if she feels like she doesn't have to go, I tell her to go. She doesn't have to go pee, but she does have to go in and sit on the toilet and see what happens. And usually what happens is, you guessed it, every mama knows, right? Just like I thought, the little girls are asleep and one decided to throw a fit today. They don't always throw a fit, but one of them did. So now the baby's awake. Now I gotta go get the baby. Can you tell my eyes are tired? This mama is tired today. I went to bed late last night and then got up earlier this morning because my husband, for some reason, sets his alarm clock at 5:45 in the morning, even though he doesn't wake up until 6:45, an hour later. So he always sets his alarm clock. He never wakes up to them, so I'm always the one waking up to them and having to turn them off. And do any of your guys do that? Do your husbands turn on the alarm really early and they don't answer it? Or maybe they turn it on at a regular time, but are you the one that has to answer the alarm and turn it off? Oh my gosh, I have to do it. So I'm not done with my cleaning routine yet, but I am nursing again, and I'm just pausing with all these interruptions when I have crying kids or nursing moments that I need to take. I just stop my cleaning routine. I pause. I know that I'll get back to it. Sometimes it's hard to stop what I'm doing, but it's just a life. I have to pause what I'm doing, take care of the babies so that they stop crying, and then I can calm down and continue on with my own morning routine. I used to take naps as well when I first had the baby. He's 2.5 months now. I used to take naps every day as well as the girls, and so I would get a good 2-hour nap. But I'm finding now that as I take naps, I end up staying up late, like between 11 and 12, and then the next morning when I wake up at 6, it's really hard to wake up. So now I've stopped taking naps just this week so that I can actually feel really tired around 9 and 10 and go to bed a little bit earlier, and then I feel so much more energized in the morning. Just going to be flexible this morning, and I'm going to try to finish my cleaning routine, which I normally get done by 7. It's already 12. So I'm going to try to finish my feeding routine with one hand and just let him go with me. If I get desperate enough, I'll just go down to the car and get the baby carrier and put him on my body and carry him as I'm finishing up before the girls wake up again, because then they just cry and fight and I can't finish it at all. Okay, see you later. The kids have been tag teaming it all day. Now the baby just fell asleep as I was doing some chores, and now the little girls are awake and we're just having a little snack for lunch. Midday snack. Bagel and cream cheese. Can't go wrong with that. Can you say dairy cow? There we go, folks. Breakfast of champions.
Booby.
All right, I just finished cleaning the entire house, and now I'm going to change my pants so I have real pants instead of just leggings. I'm going to change my pants and go pick up the little kids from school. It's 3 o'clock, and I got to change my pants and grab the baby. And then I'm headed out to pick up the kids. Then I've got to stop by soccer practice for both the older kids who are in school. For St. Lali and Toti, they both have soccer practice. I'm going to drop them off, hang out for a little bit, and then my husband and I are going to tag team it, and he's going to stay for the second half of practice so I can come home, do dinner, get the kids ready for bed, and then just have my downtime and go to bed myself. I will also fit in my exercise routine somewhere this evening. I wasn't able to do it this morning, which is very common. It happens. So I'm going to fit in probably a YouTube exercise workout video for tonight, so at least I get my heart rate going. I do give myself a little bit of flexibility, and my goal is 3 to 4 times a week. That's the minimum I want to do, but I'm going to try to do at least half hour of something every day. All right, so I got the little munchkins. We're all in the van together, all 5 of us. Well, 5 of them plus me, so 6. And we are waiting on this rainy day for soccer practice. Yeah. And here's my son.
Soccer practice.
He's really good at soccer. He's very talented. So Clem and I are really doing what we can to support that love of soccer. And we really think he's going to go far. Anyway, so we're here. Look at all this rain. No, it's raining. So he's going to soccer practice, and St. Lali. St. Lali, wave. Hi. So the two older, she's going to go to soccer practice too. So I'm dropping them off, and then Clem's going to pick them up and bring them home. That way I can go home and get dinner started and not have to be out in the rain with the little baby.
I'm gonna go practice in the rain. I'm gonna go practice in the rain because I'm tough. I'm tough.
He is tough, and he's funny just like his papa. Okay, so thank goodness soccer practice was canceled. Actually, we canceled it because it was just an extra practice. So my husband and I decided not to take them because they are already slightly sick, and so we don't want them to be out in the cold and get worse. So I'm going to throw in a warm lasagna and get that going. We're going to have lasagna for dinner and a kale salad and call it good. All right, it's 6:30 and I'm finally ready to do my workout. I finally found a time where I can actually get in a good half hour. The kids are in their room screaming and playing, but at least they're contained in their room. And the little baby, he's right here, and he's in a pink bouncer. That's what happens when you have 3 girls and you're the last boy. So anyway, I'm going to do my workout. I'm tired, but I'm going to push through it. All right, it said low impact, so I'm just marching out right now. We'll see if I can survive this. Look at his high knees. He's doing his high knees. My legs are burning. He says that's a good thing. If your legs are burning, then you're doing it the right way. These are called squat pulses, and they're incredibly hard. Baby's crying, but you know what? This is my time. I need it to make my life better so I can be a better mom for my kids. So this is at 30 minutes, uninterrupted time. Kids are going crazy as long as they're safe. I just go through it. Sometimes when things don't go your way and you feel like your day is just done with, flexibility is key, as I've said before. When you have a life of 5 kids, you just have to be willing to be flexible and try something new. And I'm actually really glad that I tried this new workout today because I think it has actually shown me something even better than what I would have done on my own, which is just a run. I found a really cool video that I could use on a rainy day or when I don't get a chance to go out and run. So moms, let this be an encouragement to you. When things aren't going your way, just know that it opens up the possibilities to have something even better.